Yo guys, I had to slam the door. What's up anyways? So today I'm gonna be doing a Q&A, as some of you may know if you watch my shit YouTube videos. Anyways, so I took 10 of the comments that I got that were questions, and I wrote them down on this magical sheet of paper because I'm using my phone to record. Anyways, so I'm going to be answering these questions. I will say the Instagram that I chose, or from the person who asked the question. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get right into it. So the first question is, if you had to choose one band to listen to for the rest of your life, who would it be? This one's hard. There's quite a few bands I would like to choose. But I would have to say, don't do that. I would have to say probably As It Is, and there's a reason, because throughout As It Is's career, since their very first two songs, they've changed dramatically. Most people might not see that, but I see it. So their sound has changed quite a bit, and also their lyric content is just killer. So I'd like to see change in music, and also they write good lyrics. So why not choose a band like that? Next, number 2. Oh, that was from Megan.Lowry12. I'll tag everybody that I'll tag everybody that asked a question that's on this in the description, so you can go give them a good little follow. Anyways, number 2 is, what is your favorite classic horror film? This one's also a tough one. It's stuck between two. The two I'm stuck between is Halloween and Child's Play. I'd probably have to say Child's Play, just one, because it's still a horror movie, but two, because it's also hilarious, and it's always good to get a little laugh in there. And that was from Teeny.Bopper. Number 3, would you change your name, and if so, to what? I don't think I would change my name. I'm down with Luke. It's kind of whatever. It's not super overused. So yeah, that came from a little pistol party. That was hard to say. Number 4, what was the first band you ever got into? The first band I ever got into was Motley Crue, because I grew up on Motley Crue. Right there. Yeah, my dad kind of brought me up on Motley Crue, so that'd be the first band. That was from actual _, and then the name is _Sam. Number 5, rank your bands from least to favorite. I picked 5 bands to do. Number 1 is As It Is. This is, from favorite to least, my bad. So number 1 is As It Is. Number 2 is State Champs. Number 3 is Neck Deep. Number 4 is The Gospel Youth. And number 5 is The Gorillaz. If you haven't listened to The Gospel Youth yet, then I don't know what you're doing, because Gospel Youth is the shit. Anyways, that also came from Megan.Lowry12. Number 6, what is your favorite YouTuber? I'm going to get a lot of shit for this, but I'd say Onision or Social Repose. Either one. They're both kind of my guys. I know they hate each other, but I love them both. They put out really good content. Onision's more like my funny YouTuber, and Social Repose is more my just bored YouTuber. So, yeah. Number 7, who is your all-time favorite person and why? I'd say Patty Walters. And because Patty Walters is the sweetest human being I've ever met. He just, doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, what you're dealing with, he's, always the same person to you. Which some people might say he's fake. Whatever. I met him. I love him to death. He's so sweet. I love him so much. I can't wait to meet him again. Number 8. What album... Oh, sorry. That came from Kerrigan_Joey. Follow him. He's one of my best friends. Do it. Number 8. What album is most meaningful to you and why? This one's a hard one. I think there's quite a few albums that kind of mean a lot to me, but I had to choose 2. I couldn't just choose one. I picked Life's Not Out to Get You by Neck Deep and OK by As It Is, and both of them have a meaning behind them. Life's Not Out to Get You by Neck Deep is pretty self-explanatory. You can look at the name of the album and kind of see, but that kind of taught me that not everything's bad eventually. And also the songs on it kind of cheer you up, so that album kind of hit really hard when it came out. And OK by As It Is also really self-explanatory. The song OK is about not being okay, so I've had to learn that quite a bit recently throughout middle school and beginning of high school. that it's okay not to be okay. So that album kind of, when it came out, I was still dealing with a lot, so that album kind of pushed me further and got me over it. And that was from vinyl.is.ok. Number 9, if you had to listen to 5 songs for the rest of your life, what would they be? Of course, I chose 5, like it said. So number 1 is Concrete by As It Is. Number 2 is Kids by the Gospel Youth. Number 3 is Okay by As It Is. Number 4 is Tracks by Rome. And number 5 is All or Nothing by State Champs. I say the 2 that mean the most on this list are Kids by the Gospel Youth and Okay by As It Is. And Kids by the Gospel Youth is because it reminds me heavily of one of my ex-girlfriends. Not going to really get in depth about that, but it kind of reminds me that you got to move on. You can't dwell on something forever. And Okay by As It Is, like I said, tells you that it's okay not to be okay, which is a really big thing nowadays because a lot of teens struggle a lot with their issues and their being okay. So that came from In Bloom Indie. I don't know if that's In Bloomed, but whatever. And number 10 is your favorite lyric. I chose another As It Is song. I chose We're the Kids that are dead inside, but we're the ones who feel alive. Just because that kind of speaks to my whole group, I guess you could call them. It kind of talks to the misfit kids. That lyric is really deep if you look into it. You know, I kind of see it as we struggle a lot, but we're always there for each other, and we're the most fun people you'll ever meet. So, yeah, that came from Lilith. I cannot say your last name. I apologize. But yeah, that was my Q&A. This is the shortest video I've done. Wow. Kind of feel bad. Anyways, so yeah, that was my Q&A. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any more questions, I might do a part 2 to this. I do have a lot more questions on my Instagram. If you have any questions, head over to my Instagram and ask them for sure. But that's it for today. I will see you all later.